Good morning. Happy spring. This is Aggie with Art Around Studio. That's my Facebook page. My business is Agnes Friedlander Art Studio, and I'm an artist and instructor, and I thought I'd share with you some fun spring blossoms made with India ink for the branches, and here I smeared a little bit, but this was just my experiment. But I used India ink on these branches, and then I used Dr. P.H. Martin's watercolors. I decided to like mist the area. Here, let me show you this one. This is the first one I did right here. Aren't these fun? Fun, fun, fun. So I'm going to show you how to do this, and you're going to want to go out and buy some stuff and do these tonight. So anyway, all right, I've got myself some watercolor paper. It's just watercolor paper by Canson XL. Oh, do I have this the right way? I thought I had the camera the right way. I don't think I do. Hold on. Is that reading the right way? There, now it is, right? Now it's reading the right way. Okay, so this is Canson XL watercolor paper. 11 by 15 is the size I have. So you need a heavy, this is 140-pound paper. And then I've got a nice juicy brush. This is a, let's see, Master Touch Round number 18. Nice big juicy brush, see that? And I've got India ink on here, so I am just going to start out trying to be loosey-goosey. And then what you do is make a glob of ink right there, get a straw, and just blow. Let's do another branch. So you just want to be real loose with it and just have fun with it, not worrying too much about where it blows or any of that. Just have fun. It kind of helps if you move your straw while you're blowing. And you can make that travel around as much or as little as you want. And then I am going to use my concentrated watercolor. These are Dr. P.H. Martin's. They're really vivid. Now that's how you get this really vivid color like this. And you can see on this one I did like these, the paper was dry, and then I hit it with a mist of water and made it kind of bleed and spread. So I think I like both, but this black ink has to be dry first, so I'm not going to do the colored part right now. I'm going to let this dry. I might do one more branch coming down. Let's do like one more right there. Make this a little bit darker. Yeah, I like that better. All right, so we're going to set this one aside. I have another one. So here's another one I did a few minutes ago so that I'd have one dry. So if you are new and checking out my page here, my video here, my name is Agnes Friedlander. Welcome. I do classes online now. I've been teaching in person. I've taught thousands of people over the last 5 years. Now I have the doors open to my online paint membership called The Painter's Journey. So you're welcome to join my public group called The Painter's Journey. I'm going to include the link at the end of this video. And I'll tell you the very specifics on, the products that I used and the details on how to do this. Because you're going to want to make these. You can make these into cards, give them as gifts, frame them. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in like with a white pen. Let me show you one of my white pens. Sorry, I didn't have a white pen pulled out. But a really beautiful effect is to use like a white gel pen and draw little rings and lines in here. You can also put like a glitter on top of these branches just to kind of highlight them. That's going to look really pretty. So I'm going to do all that detail-y stuff in the group. And inside the Painter's Journey, the creative community, you're going to get more free videos like that. I do that to promote my classes and to promote my my online membership. So anyway, okay, back to this. All right, so this is India ink. It's nice and dry, and I've got a plate here. Let's see, I've got a little bit of color here. I'm just going to use like a number 8 round brush, and I am just going to I'm going to hold the brush loosely. I don't want to be too tight with this, and I'm just going to come in and, do some fun dots and flowers here and there. Maybe I'm going to change the direction so that they're not all the same, all my brush strokes. Hold the brush really loose. Now I'm going to dip into the water. And just with water, I'm going to just kind of soften some of these here and there. That might have been a little too much water, but that's okay. That's the nice thing about these cherry blossoms. You can be really loose and abstract with them. Now you may have seen there's some people doing videos where they use the cotton swabs. And that's another approach for sure. Now I'm going to use this is cyclamen, this color, and it is really, really pretty. Lighten that up a little bit. So how is everyone doing today? Say hello to me. Share this video with any friends that you think might be interested. Oops, the black was wet. That's okay. Sometimes those are happy accidents, like Bob used to say, right? Got to be open for those. We can even splatter a little bit. I love to splatter. All right, so now I think I'm going to just mist this a little bit. So I've got a little spray bottle of water, and I'm just adding a little bit of mist there and see what happens. Oh yeah, why not? And then I would probably just set this aside. Maybe I'll get this all. And I can come back in with white wherever I want to and paint, more realistic cherry blossoms. I can come back in with another color. Oh, so many options, so little time. So anyway, I'm going to set this one aside on my table, and I could just hit this with a blow dryer right now. Actually, maybe I'll show you that. So don't mind my blow dryer noise. sometimes I just go ahead and blot it. Like I might blow dry the water off to a side and then blot it. And then you're not waiting forever for it to dry. I get impatient sometimes. But look how quick and how cool that is, right? Do I have anybody here with me? I have a message up here. I need to move. Yay, I've got a few people watching. Hello, hello. How are you guys today? I'm Aggie. And, all right, so that's that one. I really love right here. Let's see if we can get it right in the camera. I really love that right there. So this is 11 by 15 watercolor paper. And, yeah, I could just crop this in and maybe put it in an 11 by 14 frame and it would be really, really pretty. But I know I'm going to come back and do some details on it with my white gel pen. Maybe I'll make some lines on my branches. Maybe I'll even use a little bit of gold accents. That would be really pretty, wouldn't it? And then I could come back in with a white gel pen and actually draw some flowers in and those little cute little white stamens that you see on the cherry blossoms. That's a lot of fun to do that kind of detail work. All right, so here's my other one. It's not totally dry. I might come back on and do this again tonight. It's so fun and easy and it's so quick. So if you're not familiar with Art Around Studio, please like my page and share it with your friends to get more videos like this. It just does not want to dry, so I'm just going to use a towel really quick and blot that. Problem solved. All right, so... And the nice thing about using India ink is I could spray mist this whole thing and have it wet, and it won't make the ink bleed. The ink is waterproof and permanent. So then you'd have that really soft watercolor effect that you could put your color onto and it'll just spread. So let's do a little bit of that. Let's wet an area, like maybe over here. This will be the more soft, where I want it to just kind of spread out. So I'm going to spread this around. I'm not going to touch the ink too much because I did just put that on there a few minutes ago, but I want, well, I guess it is being good. Okay, so I just want to have a little bit of a really pale pink down here. Is this visible, I hope? Yeah. A really pale, soft pink down there. Like these are the more distant ones. Maybe even I want a little bit of yellow in that too, to kind of make it peachy. Just soft, pretty color. All right, And then I might just dry that all off or even just blot it. Let's do that. Let's blot this edge. It's so wet right now. And then that way I won't form a hard edge. So that's pretty. I might do a little bit more of the soft stuff right here too. I really like what that's doing. I'm just kind of making this up as I'm going along. Nothing wrong with that, right? So what did I do? First I misted it. And then I'll use my brush to kind of manipulate where I want it to go. So these are going to be the more distant flowers that are just kind of fading off. You know how when you're standing right under one of these beautiful cherry blossom trees, or are they apple blossoms? I don't know. Need to get a little more. I'm going to use moss rose now. Let that move just a little bit more, maybe tilting it. All right, I love that. Okay, and so now I'm going to do hard edges, and I'm just going to use my number 8 round and just come in and start putting these are going to be like they're more in the foreground. Get another color. Let's use some more cherry red. These are Dr. P.H. Martin's watercolors. They're concentrated. If you have never experienced them, they are the most vivid color that you can really get, I think. Yeah, in watercolors for sure they are. Just want to be loose. Making some of these softer. And then I want to have like a focal point, probably right around here. So that'll be where I come in and do more detail with my white gel pen later on. Probably right around there, yep. So let's see if I can show you that a little bit. I mean, I love these white gel pens. The only bad part about them is that they are not, they don't always work. Let me see if I can get this one going. This one may not work. Yeah, I don't think that one wants to work. Let me look for another one. This might be thicker, a little bit thicker than I really wanted, but this one's a Deco Art glass painting marker. Just give it a little bit of texture, like it, that gives it that round feel. And then I've also got gold. I don't know if this guy still works. That's the bad part about these, is that it's just really hard to keep them going. All right, let's see. Hopefully this will work. Yeah. That's working. Just little touches here and there. I like what that gold did, and then I can use the gold in the center of the flowers too. So I want to do just a couple of like really shaped flowers with my round brush. Let's see, I'm going to use crimson. I don't think I have my comments turned on. Please say hi. Please say replay if you're here later on. All right, so I put some crimson in there. I'm just using a round brush, and I want to put just a couple of perfectly shaped You know, you don't necessarily need that many. That might even be enough right there. Maybe I'll do, I do love doing those little flowers. Maybe I'll do just a couple more in another color. This is Wild Rose. And these are just like 5-petal flowers. I like doing them from the outside in. And then I'm going to let this totally dry, and I would come back in with little white dots in the centers. Sorry about that. So I went to grab some of these to show you an example of how you can come back in. You can even use like a pink marker. I don't remember what I used. It might have been a pink marker to make those stamen lines, and then I just dotted. I used a nail dotter. You can get them at Sally's. Let me run and show you that real quick. And I think I used, what did I, probably white acrylic paint. Here's another one to put those dots in on the, you know, the stamens. So here's what the nail dotter looks like. You get these at Sally's. I think they come in like a pack of 4 or 5, and it's like, I don't know, $5. I love these. I use these a lot. These are really handy. Like, it has 2 different size dots too, and you can use these for those mandalas also. If you're into the dotty mandala art, that's a really big trend right now. So, all right. So that's that. I think that's really it. I think that's all I wanted to show you guys. Well, I am thinking of doing it instead of in black. I'm going to do another one with. This is, I think it's burnt, no, it's raw umber. No, it's sepia. So I'm going to do sepia branches, and I think that's going to look even richer than the black, actually. But what do you think, guys? Aren't they cute? I could totally see that framed, can't you? Do you like the soft edges or the hard edges better? Or maybe you like the combination of both. So this one, even though I smeared it here, it's still usable. I was just going to say, don't throw away something like this just because one part of it got smeared. You could always just crop in on part of it and even just use this for, I don't know, a gift tag or a bookmarker. You can cut these into strips and they could be bookmarkers. So yeah. That's it. I think that's it, guys. Let me know what you think. And like I said before, please join. I'm inviting you to join my free online The Painter's Journey Creative Community. I'm going to include the link after I end the live. I'll be able to put the link in here. And you'll get more videos like this. I do have the doors open to my online painting membership, The Painter's Journey. It's for all levels of painters and creatives, and you're going to be with a community of other people like you that want to get together and create. And we do 4 full-length painting tutorials, and then I give at least 2 tips a month. So that's like 6 lessons a month, and it's only $37. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and please share. Sharing is caring. Bye.